just down at Clarence Dock in Leeds. We had planned to do an INTENSUS outdoor photo shoot. It doesn't look like the British weather is being kind to us today, peeing it down. So it looks like the outdoor photo shoot is off. Don't suppose we can moan really. The British summer's been absolutely epic. So I'm not going to moan for a little bit of rain and change of plans. Now, the good thing is we've got the photographer hooked up to do a photo shoot in the roastery. I'm doing a 2-hour barista course today with expert barista from North Star, Ollie Sears. Looking forward to that big time. We've got Andy Barrett coming down for us. He's a photographer that helped out with some of the shots at Wakefield CrossFit a couple of months back. He's going to come down and capture some product images of both the pre-workout blend and our new Recover blend, and hopefully capture some content of the barista course. Looking forward to getting some good quality images to use across our social media platforms. This vlog's going to primarily be around our Recover blend and a bit of reflection on some of the skills I've learned over the barista course. And before we get started, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of insights into my Saturday morning. So catch you in a bit. Good morning, what is happening? Mark here, and I'm joined by my glamorous assistant Luna Fleur Crossfield. You gonna say you gonna say hello? Hello. And wave? Wave. Now, as you CrossFit dads know, getting a bit of peace and quiet of a weekend is pretty tough. I tried to escape into the summer house this morning. Abba. Abba. I tried to escape into the summer house this... So I tried to escape into the summer house this morning, and I was for a bit of peace and quiet, and I was overruled by this noisy little chum. So we've had a bit of a... What? So we've had a bit of a play in the hot tub, haven't we, Luna? Yeah? Stand up. We had a bit of a play in the hot tub, and I've just jumped into the summer house with trouble to try to record a little bit of a vlog. Yo, so I managed to palm little Luna off. Peace and quiet now in this summer house. Time to jump on and just share a couple of quick things with you guys and girls. So firstly, I just want to share with you the new blend that we are launching today, our Recover blend. But before we get started with that, I want to give you a little bit of a recap in terms of why the brand was launched last year. So I think it was around, I'd say June or July last year. I went to a couple of CrossFit events throughout the summer, and I must admit I tasted some really poor quality pre-workout blends. And being a massive coffee connoisseur as well, when I was camping up at Burnsall, at Apple Tree Wick in Burnsall, I think the back end of June or July, I can't remember, but I tasted the best espresso I have ever had. Yeah, and the flavour was absolutely to die for. And I think it was those two instances, the fact that I had some really poor quality coffee that was within the CrossFit market as a pre-workout blend, and I tasted an espresso that was absolutely to die for. I had a bit of a vision that I wanted to create a coffee brand primarily a pre-workout coffee brand that delivered absolutely phenomenal flavour. And I guess the unique selling point of the espresso that I tasted was that it was from a local roaster and it was 100% fresh, hand roasted. And that's when I started to reach out to local roasters within the Yorkshire region and to try to create a bit of a partnership. Now the journey wasn't easy. It was difficult to work with a number of the roasters because they were really precious around the brand and the fact that they wouldn't white label their product. But I was privileged to make contact with Ollie Sears at North Star Coffee, and we started a good relationship, and I'd say between August and November we managed to get a place where we developed a pre-workout coffee blend, a blend that would really suit in terms of strength and flavor and in intensity of flavour that would deliver that experience and benefits prior to a workout. So I guess that's a little insight into how INTENSUS was born last November, and it's been a nice journey. The coffee's been well received. We've had absolutely fantastic feedback about it, and we've also had some feedback in terms of what we could improve or what was missing, and that's led us to launch the second blend, so the Recover blend. And so I've got this here. So what you'll see is our signature pre-workout blend, and also now launched today is the Recover blend. And how is this different to our pre-workout blend? So this is a single origin coffee, full-bodied and juicy, and the reason we developed this blend is we were receiving feedback from some of our female customers and athletes talking around that the flavour of a black coffee in the espresso blend was a little bit too intense for them, and a lot of people like to have their coffees with milk in. So what this coffee enables, with it being a single origin blend, having a real full body to it, and nice and subtle as well in terms of flavour, it lends itself really well to have some milk poured with it, whether that be hot milk, whether it just be cold milk from the fridge, you name it. This is the filter coffee for you guys and girls. So as you're watching this video, the Recover blend has just gone live Sunday the 9th of September, available to buy on the online store. Go and check it out. So you'll have seen in the little clip that I've shared what I was up to yesterday on Saturday. Now I'm quite privileged that over the last 12 months we've built up a really good relationship with our roaster. So we've been working directly with Ollie Sears down at North Star Roastery in Leeds, and Ollie is the expert barista down there, and he also runs the training academy for North Star. Now they see they see coffee making more as a science, and you'll have seen on that little clip of yesterday, I spent 2 hours having a one-to-one training session with Ollie, teaching me about all things coffee, understanding the importance of getting the right ratios, the right water temperature, and really looking at the fundamentals of how to create a great coffee experience for the end consumer. Now a little bit around why I've invested that time and effort in doing that course, and will continue to carry that relationship on, is as a brand we are going to be really intentional to step change the way we push the brand and build awareness throughout the UK. And over the next 12 to 18 months you're going to see a lot more of us at local in-house competitions, and also the bigger CrossFit competitions on the scene within 2019. We really feel it's important that we connect with the end consumer, so we connect with the customers and athletes physically in person. We can only do so much on social media and me talking to you over a video. However, we really believe that physical connection, receiving the feedback in the moment at them events, will really step change the brand awareness. So really our mission and purpose in providing that physical presence at them competitions and throughout 2019 is to really expose to the masses speciality coffee. Now we share that fundamental principle of quality with North Star. We believe we have two fantastic coffee blends which deliver focus with flavour. Flavour and quality are our number one guiding principles, and we will never let that deviate. So if you have any questions or you want to know a little bit more about INTENSUS Coffee, feel free to drop us a message. We'd love to connect. As always, if you managed to get this far through the video, thank you very much. I always say hit that subscribe button. It's always on the wrong side, so hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and make sure you follow the journey. And we look forward to serving you coffee over the next 12 to 18 months, and hopefully further, at all of those local in-house competitions and CrossFit events. If you see us, be sure to pop over, say hi, and we'll explain a little bit more about the brand. I'll catch you in the next one.